Right, so I found this on the K, right? It's interesting about the Kirk and the whiskey there, right? So that might interest you, the Enterprise lot, okay? Because you've got a connection with Kirk and Enterprise here, okay? And a kirkyard, a churchyard, right? So it's quite interesting. And that's interesting, this. A Whig Society founded in 1703, right, by Christopher Catt. So that's interesting. And the kit, holding a wooden tub, holding a kit, everything but the outfit, right? So we're not stuck to that kit bag. We're not stuck to that outfit. That outfit is not a cage for soldiers. Okay, we didn't take that with us with our death or anything. I mean, we left our kit behind, and we just took ourselves, right? We do that, right? So all of this, look at all this, like joint funds, all this card game, right? And all that tapered at either end. So that's probably a vibrator type thing. That's ISIS wood vibrator type energy, that, isn't it? So it's something to do with ISIS and sexual stuff that she did, right? So we've got all that, and we've got all this kiss shit, right? So no one kissed me, right? No, I haven't had a kiss. So then we've got all of this with kites, right? Do you see that kite there? The belly and a kit attached to that too. So we haven't got a kit in our belly, right? So we make sure that all of these spells here, especially this, right? Kitten is sort of embroiled in all of this with this stud farm, right? So we get out of all of this shit, right? And we look at this guy, this flask, right? Keldal flask, and we look at all of that, and we see that it goes all the way across here, and you can obviously read it all yourselves, and you've got all that. So I was looking actually for something else, but then I came across all that, and I thought, all right, so we've got knee cords, right? Corduroy breeches, so knee cords, kneecap, right? What spells, right? Oh, this is all like ridiculous, right? Handrail, brackets, crooks, right? So how to turn nautical? How's that turned nautical, right? So look at the boatmen, look at that, Vikings, look at that, right? So it might have affected your boat way of kneeing, right? And knead, you've got above that, which is to shape anything, right? Or blend together anything. No, that's not true, right? Knead is only to knead bread into dough, and it's not into anything by pressure. No, and no, right? So there's no on a knead, right? Because the knead is done. There's no erring of it, right? So then we got nil, so all of that. Okay, and you got the knight. So all of that. And you got knit there. Look, right under knight in that corner. So they put that there on purpose, right in the bottom corner of that. So the opposite of that is over here, which is a conimeter, instrument for estimating the amount of dust in the knit, right? So look at that as a mirror. So then we look at the mirror of that. So that'll be probably here, strands and yarn. So we've got yarn or strands. Knots by loop, grow knot, contract cord to be tangling, and a rope, the technical by hitches, wheel ribbon, right, a breast knot, knitting a bond, pin, I see that? It's actually saying something like that. All right, so you see that? And have a look at all that, and I hope you find a copy of this book so that you can have a look at it too, so that's all the K's, right? So you can see all that. And that's the last of the K, so you can decode that yourselves because you're clever enough, aren't you? Right, so the last one is to discover Saithan, right? And we've got a joke dot here, which is on this, right? So this keeps coming up, right? With that, so that's interesting. Something about the Ten Commandments. Okay, so that's the silence. So did we go through all the K's on that? We got to that page, right? This page. So we did. Let's make sure we got the page. We got this page. So that's a K page 2. Okay, so you see all that, right? And you see all that on the K. Okay, so you can decode that yourselves. Okay, and that is the K. So you can see, especially that, look on the measures, and that, right, and then you can decode that, okay, and next page, there's quite a few of this, so you got all that, so you might get ahead a bit quicker if we can get this decoded a bit faster, because it's going to take a lot of effort to do all this, you know, so there's a lot of energy to decode this, right. Okay, so I just got a message from Sky pop up on my screen saying wife of the inmate killed on death row. So was that a threat? And who put that on my screen just now? Right, thanks. Let's find out. Tuesday, right.
Your pain's really, really warm.
Thanks, darling. Okay, so all of that. Well, you can stop with the intimidation, Sky. Just because I worked for you once doesn't mean I work for you all the time. And just because I worked for Enterprise doesn't mean I'm stuck in this dictionary. So you can forget about these stupid name connections. Just because I worked at Enterprise and worked at Sky TV and worked at some of these places like King's Head and all sorts of shit doesn't mean to say that you own me. All right? I don't work for any of you. Okay? And Kappa, no, I don't work for you either. Okay? You've got no noise. So forget it. Kappa, Cuba, Curation and all that shit. Just forget it all. Okay? You know. No crackling. We're not going to get rendered down by anybody. All right?